Takulandirani ku AMTV Malawi kuchimake kwa nkhani zenizeni. Ngati nkhani imeneyo kuno kulibe, dziwani kuti nkhani imeneyo ndi yabodza.
Honour members, we are continuing the debate. I had acknowledged Palombe South, and is that a point of order? Cholo Masambanjati, you are coming in after Palombe South.
Yeah.
Okay, I had already recognized you, but you were not in the house. So after Palombe South, it's you.
Okay.
Rumpi, you are standing on a point of order.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Is it in order that this House can keep quiet since morning? Members of Parliament, especially from the north and part of Central Region, who have been crying that the MVAC report did not include these districts. And finally, the President has heard the voice of these people, these districts, and he has declared all the districts which were remaining to be beneficiary of the free maize that is going to be distributed. Actually, he has declared an additional NVAC report. Is it in order that we can just keep quiet and not thank His Excellency Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika for listening to what members of Parliament talk in Parliament? This is a recommendable gesture. It means the President listens to whatever we talk in Parliament. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I wanted to submit. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I am sure that the government has taken note of that, and at an appropriate time, the Minister of Agriculture or the leader of the House will come up with a statement on that. Honour members, the rules of the House are that when a member has been chosen to speak, we all sit down. If a member is speaking, we all sit down. Right now, it's the turn for Palombe South. You have the floor.
Mr. Speaker, sir, for acknowledging the people of Palombe South. We really appreciate for this opportunity. Before I go into my maiden speech, allow me to congratulate my father, the President, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, also known as Adadi, for emerging victorious in the 16th September general election. His victory is a symbol that Malawians spoke. Malawians went to vote and brought back the hope and faith that they once had. It has never happened in the history of Malawi, and probably in the good part of Africa, in as far as I can remember. He is a true father, he is a true leader, he is the hope of the Malawians, more especially the people of Palombe South. Mr. Speaker, sir, Palombe South overwhelmingly gave its support to our president. That's why he got almost all the votes from my constituency. This, Mr. Speaker, sir, gives me the courage to pledge my support, my unwavering support to the president, but also to the mighty DPP, that I work with it to make sure that they resuscitate the economy of Malawi and to raise back Malawi from its dying bed. Mr. Speaker, sir, before I go into my speech as well, let me congratulate you for assuming the seat that you once prophesied for. It did not take only God to fulfill it, but you spoke for it. The Bible says there is power in a tongue. Amen. And then you spoke, it came to pass. Amen. I congratulate you for that, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, I stand here before you today and before the entire House with the trust bestowed upon me by the people of Palombe South. I assure them, through you, Mr. Speaker, sir, that I work tirelessly to make sure that their lives are changed, and I bring meaningful development in achieving, in improving our constituency. Mr. Speaker, sir, just as we all know that our president has given us 5 billion kwacha in every constituency, let me assure you and assure the people of Palombe South that I will make sure that the 5 billion that has been given to us bring meaningful development to our community. In my constituency, the 5 billion will be directed towards improving the road infrastructure. The road network in my constituency is in dire need. Then, as it hampers the access to markets by the farmers who grow soya, rice, but also maize, of course, on a small scale, but also those that do different economic activities within the constituency. However, I firmly believe that the Minister of Transport will give us extra funds to make sure that some roads that are big should be resuscitated, should be renovated using the funds that can come from his ministry. A good example is the Nkando Mlomba Chiringa Road. This road used to be a very good road back then when I was young. It's so sad that right now we don't have this road, it died. A child that's growing in Palombe South doesn't know a bus. They've never seen a bus going through, which was going through Nkando Mlomba to Chilinga. Right now it stopped. It stopped whilst I was young. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me take this opportunity to ask the Minister of Transport to reconsider directing its attention to this road, because it's a very good road that will change the economic face of the Palombe South people, as it will be near Blantyre, where they do day-to-day activities of business and all the transactions that they can do. Mr. Speaker, sir, Palombe South lies in the foot of Mulanje Mountain. Actually, we are at the back of the mountain. We have vast mineral resources. As I'm talking about the road infrastructure, it will also help us to make sure that the mining activities that are happening in the mountain are well coordinated, and that it will properly benefit the constituents of Palombe South. Mr. Speaker, sir, I will fail in my duties if I do not specifically bring my next points to the ministers in here and those who are absent. Firstly, let me tell you, Mr. Speaker, sir, Palombe South was highly hit by the Cyclone Freddy and the cyclones that followed after, but also the dry spells that came after the Cyclone Freddy. We were the biggest victims as well. That made the people of Palombe South to have suffered a lot with hunger, which has been there for almost 3 years consecutively. That is why I stand here to speak on behalf of the people of Palombe South, that when reconsidering the figures to add on the FSEP and the food distribution, the people of Palombe should be reconsidered as well. Just as my brother back there has also thanked the president for remembering the people from his constituency, I also say that when adding on the figures, remember the people of Palombe South, because they have suffered a lot. To the Minister of Health, Palombe South does not have a government healthy facility on its own. We've got nearby healthy facilities, for example, Mulomba, which is in Mulanje North. We've got Kambenje Healthy Center, which is in Mulanje North. The nearest healthy post that we have is 20 kilometers away from the constituency. That gives a pregnant woman so much burden to walk to this healthy facility. I ask you, our Honorable Minister, to consider extending the healthy post that has just been built. It's not completed yet. It's in the completion stage. Please consider us expanding it if we can have maybe a healthy center where a pregnant woman will be attended to easily, but also will be attending to the general medication patients. I ask you, Minister, to consider visiting Palombe so that you appreciate the situation on your own. I'll also mention that other than the government facilities that I've mentioned here, we've got Holy Family Mission Hospital, which is in my constituency. But as it is a mission hospital, it's a private hospital. Not everyone manages to pay the fees, as it is expensive. So for the poor woman in my constituency, for the under 5 child in my constituency, I ask you, Honorable Minister, to consider coming in my constituency. There's literally no healthy facility. And looking at the era that we are now, it's so sad that we can have a whole constituency without a healthy facility. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me also inform the Minister of Education that Palombe South has got 3 community day secondary schools. Of all these 3 community day secondary schools, there is no school that has got a boarding facility. As I stand here, I stand as a role model for a girl child in my constituency. I will not sit here, Mr. Speaker, sir, I will not do right to sit and watch a girl child in my constituency going to school, sleeping and staying in a self-boarding without protection. It's not good. I take the same to the Minister of Gender that consider lobbying for a girl child in Palombe South to have proper accommodation as they're going to school. On the same, I would wish to ask for support from our Minister of Education that the 5 billion that will be allocated to our constituency should also help us to construct these boarding facilities for the girls that need support from the Minister of Local Government, from the Minister of Education, and from the Minister of Gender. When I speak about the girl child in Palombe South, I fully need your support. Let me again thank our President for the allocation of 100 million towards our women and our youth. Let me assure you, Mr. Speaker, sir, that I will make sure that the women and youth in my constituency make use of this opportunity to transform their lives. We will no longer have the youth that sits on bow the whole day since morning. We will no longer have the youth, the boys, the girls that hang up themselves, that kill themselves because they don't have anything to do, because they don't have hope. We will give them hope through this 100 million towards women and 100 million towards our girls. Palombe South will be financially sound for the betterment of our constituency. Before I wind up, Mr. Speaker, sir, let me in general thank the people of Malawi for refusing to be taken for granted. Let me thank Malawians. Let me thank Malawians for protecting their the democracy. Let me thank the youth of Malawi for putting their faith in our state president. It did not take our president to parade in tight pair of trousers to convince a youth. It did not take our youth it did not take our president to do push-ups on the street, to run in the street just to convince a youth. It took a young man, it took a youth in Malawi. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, sir, We did not see our president doing push-ups on the road. We did not see our president jogging on the road. But Malawians trusted in him because he had already proven that he can deliver. Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to say this. I want to say this, Mr. Speaker, sir. Our president did not have to do fake youth parades in the streets of Malawi to bring the youth to vote for him. But the youth recognized and realized that they needed to defend our democracy. Time is gone that a youth will be taken for granted. The youth cannot sell the democracy because of a bottle of Mahel, which is to 500. The youth of Malawi will not sit and look and just get a t-shirt and sell its freedom. I speak on behalf of the youth of Malawi, and I say congratulations, my fellow youth. Malawians, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, Malawians deserve a resilience medal. Malawians have gone under torture for the past 5 years. It took them to go on the ballot to speak out. Malawians suffered. Malawians couldn't voice out. Malawians were chased and hacked on the streets of Malawi because they wanted to voice out. We were kept silent, not to speak. I was once a victim of this, but I said and I waited on 16th September when a Malawian youth and woman spoke. Mr. Speaker, sir, we cannot sit and not say congratulations to Malawians for defending their victory. I want to... Mr. Speaker, sir, before I sit down, I'll also mention that Malawians watched a few elite politicians whilst they were getting rich, taking advantage of the taxpayers' money just to enrich themselves at the expense of a voter. But a voter is not stupid because in September 2025, they voiced out. And that was a lesson to all of us. I want to say this to our fellow friends on the other side, that and it's really bad to sit on the other side. You took Malawians for granted. It's so hypocritical to stand as our president gave Sona, to stand as our ministers give their statements, to oppose and to try to give in knowledge for what you failed to do for 5 years. Malawians trusted you. They gave you an opportunity. You failed miserably. It is not time for you to teach DPP what to do. It's not time to teach our president what to do. I'll borrow the words from our Minister of Agriculture that sit, relax, and learn as the proven leadership takes its course. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I submit.
Relax and learn. Sit, relax and learn. Sit, relax and learn.
Thank you, Palombe South. Can I have order? Cholo Masanjara, is it?
Yes.
Yes, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for recognizing...
I will come. This was already done. We are finishing, then I'm coming the second round. I will definitely look at you, honorable members.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for recognizing the people of Masambanjati. I rise today with deep humility and immense gratitude to deliver my maiden speech in this August House as a first elected woman representative since memorial of resilient and hopeful people of Masambanjati constituency in Itoro district. Allow me, Mr. Speaker, sir, to extend heartfelt congratulations to His Excellency, Professor Arthur Peter Mutalika, and the mighty Democratic Progressive Party, TPP, for resounding victory in 2025 tripartite elections. This landslide win of the President and the majority stake in Parliament, respectively, is a reaffirmation reaffirmation of the majority stake of Parliament, the majority stake, the people trust in visionary leadership and the promise of renewed hope. May I also congratulate you, Mr. Speaker, sir, and your two deputies for assuming the role of speakership. To my family members, brothers and sisters, uncles and aunties, especially Uncle Austin and Uncle Fred, my departed parents, dad and mom for bringing me into this world, and especially to my mother who died during my campaign period. I owe a debt of gratitude to her and offer my victory as a tribute to her. It was not all that easy to beat prominent men and women who have names in this country. Yes, kudos to you, my counterparts. It was a good and challenging competition. But then, as it is said that in a competition of this kind, there is only one winner, who happens to be I, a woman. Mr. Speaker, sir, my sincere gratitude and thanks go to the voters of my constituency for offering me an opportunity to represent them in this honorable house as their bridge. I cannot go without mentioning my traditional authorities, T.H. Angata and Mbawera. To you, my body, whenever you are, you offered me the best for my campaign to be realized. I do appreciate. My campaign team, you fought a good fight, and I will never leave you alone. This gesture means a lot to me and makes me cry tears of joy, that is. All in all, this has been our victory. Mr. Speaker, sir, the people of Masambanjati constituency liken this victory to the triumphant entry of the Israelites to Canaan. Not the Bagamoyo MCP took us to, but in our present day Malawi. This Canaan represents efficiency and dignified services delivery, affordable farming inputs, improved road networks, and the traveling and the transport of our produce, accessible clean energy and lightening cooking water and pumping. Mr. Speaker, sir,
let's have order, honor members.
Speaker, sir.
Let's have order.
To date, no mineral have been discovered in my constituency, but Molele and Masambanjati were once the pride of Malawi in banana production, feeding the entire nation. In the 1970s, we had the Masambanjati Banana Cooperative, a beacon of organized banana farming, transportation and marketing. Sadly, it died natural death due to the mismanagement. 6 years ago, we lost our crop to banana bunch top disease caused by the banana bunch top virus. This led to the reliance of the banana imports from neighboring Tanzania and Mozambique. On infrastructure appeals. Mr. Speaker, sir, I cannot return to Masambanjat without recording the urgent message entrusted to me. We have a bridge at Nkoma. This bridge becomes impassable during rainy season, and our students get stranded hurt and disrupts education process. I wish, therefore, to plead with responsible Ministry of Transport and Public Works to prioritize this project. And we have also a creeping gully that threatens to isolate the entire area. With these rains approaching, Zoa risks become impassable. I appeal to the Honorable Minister of Transport to treat this as an urgent priority. Mr. Speaker, sir, the people of Masambanjati are extremely happy to witness His Excellency President Arthur Peter Mutharika back to them, especially after appreciating the transformative tarmac road stretching from Choroboma to the Bangura Road. This vital infrastructure has brought hope and connectivity to our region. Mr. Speaker, sir, every time such development is implemented by the extension of ESCOM power lines, it becomes a catalyst for border progress. Therefore, I humbly request the Honorable Minister of Energy and Mining to prioritize the installation of the transformers and power interconnections along the feeder roads in Masambanjati. Our youth are eager to harness electricity to power their small enterprises. Tailoring shops, weldings, just mention a few. Mr. Speaker, sir, on health facilities, we have Sambanyanje Health Center. The absence of health facility in this area makes life difficult for patients, especially children and maternity cases. I argue the Honorable Minister of Health to assist us with this regards. Youth Vacation Center, Mr. Speaker, sir, the youth in my area face economic hardship due to lack of technical skills. With inflation rising, our boys and girls remain unemployed. I humbly request the Minister of Education to consider establishing a technical vacation college to equip our youth with skills in plumbing, electrical installation, just to mention a few. On secondary school education, Mr. Speaker, sir, we are grateful to His Excellency Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika for his wisdom to offer the whole country with free secondary school education. This is surely commendable as it will change the face of the world tremendously. I wish to bring to attention that in my constituency of Masambanjat, we have only one community secondary school. I have the opinion that once we have a conventional secondary school, it will make our students have good access of education. Samanyenje, Kalimero, Mount Sinai, Malosa, Nkoma, Ngomba, Nasasala, just to mention a few. The students of these areas walk a long distance to access education to Masambanjat Community Secondary School. I hereby wish to fight for these students to have a community secondary school of their own side. On fertilizer subsidy and food relief, I rise to express my heartfelt gratitude to my own behalf and on behalf of the people of Masambanjat to His Excellency, the President, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, for the timely, recommendable decision to subsidize fertilizer, reducing its price to 10,000 kwacha. This board intervention is more than a relief, it is a strategic cost drive that will significantly boost the affordability and productivity of our staple food maize in the upcoming harvest season. It reflects the President's unwavering commitment to food security and welfare of Malawians, especially those in rural communities who depend on agriculture for their survival. We wholeheartedly applaud this initiative and call for continued support for the policy that empower our farmers and fortify our agricultural resilience. However, Mr. Speaker, sir, while we celebrate this promising future, I must urgently appeal to the Honorable Minister of Agriculture to extend food relief to Masambanjat. My people is their need of food. And this assistance is not just necessary, it is a matter of urgency. Mr. Speaker, sir, all is possible under the wise and dynamic leadership of the fifth democratically elected President of the Republic of Malawi. And now, once again, as the seventh President, His Excellency, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, all is possible. Our nation has witnessed transformative strides in infrastructure, agriculture, and economic empowerment. From tarmac roads connecting remote communities to fertilizer subsidies, uplifting our farmers. The vision is clear and the momentum is strong. We are not just hopeful, we are expectant. The best is yet to come. Whenever it paved roads linked distant villages or subsidies boosting our farmers, the goals are obvious and the progress are steady. Mr. Speaker, sir, it is so sad to report in this House that for the past 5 years, our constituency has been awarded any tangible development by the former government. It is so pathetic that they ignored the masses out there. No wonder the voters had no appetite to vote for the regime that made a lot of good promises and never fulfilled them. Mr. Speaker, sir, after losing trust in Malawi Congress Party government, nowhere will it come again back into power anytime sooner. The good thing is that they know it and are good at taking care of the opposition benches. The CDF that is in total of 5 billion kwacha per constituency, including my own constituency, will make a difference to every one of us. I was not surprised to see even the opposition members rose and applauded when our own president mentioned on the same during the speech in this same house that Friday. This was succeeded by an allocation of 100 million kwacha designated for youth loans, along with another 100 million kwacha provided to support hardworking women striving to make a living. Mr. Speaker, sir, I believe this will change the lives of the marginalized and poor for their betterment. This is exactly what we need as a country, as it was overdue. I therefore wish to thank the President and the government for the well-thought-of ideas to come with this important idea. We have hope in this new government of ours. I believe this government will deliver. Mr. Speaker, sir, I salute the greatest leader of our time, His Excellency Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, and the mighty DPP. You may govern with ease, deliver joy to the masses, and restore power to the people, now and forevermore. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Speaker, here.
Zimba Southeast.
Mr. Speaker, here. Salima North.
Southeast.
Today is a ladies' day. Can I have Lilongwe Bunda?
Yes, Lilongwe Bunda.
I mean, sorry, Nkota
Lilongwe Bunda, yes.
Nkota Dwangwa, yes. Nkota Dwangwa. Lilongwe Bunda.
Yes.
Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, sir.
Can I have my brother there? You're raising your hand. Your constituency, please. Behind you. Behind you.
Kasungu East.
Is what?
Kasungu East.
Yes, Kasungu East.
Zimba Southeast.
Machinga Northeast. I'll take 4. And Blanta Pingwe Mapanga.
Mr.
After
Speaker.
that, I'll come again. Thank you. We are starting with Nkota Dwangwa. Then we are going to Lilongwe Bunda. From Lilongwe we are going
Machinga Southeast.
Machinga Northeast.
Southeast. Southeast. Southeast.
Machinga Southeast.
Yes.
Blanta Mapanga Kulibe.
Machinga Northeast. And then we are
Kota
finishing.
Dwangwa, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable, I had already recognized Machinga Northeast. Southeast will come later. Machinga Northeast.
Blanta Central.
And the last is
Blanta Central.
Blanta Northeast. Blanta and Pingwe Mapanga.
Blanta
In that order.
Mapanga is not here. Blanta and Pingwe Mapanga is not here.
Kasungu East, Mr.
So you can
Speaker.
take Blanta Southeast. Blanta Southeast.
Then let me take
Blanta Southeast.
Chirazulu Nyungwe.
Oye. Ayo, abandale road ye. Kasungu East, Mr. Speaker. Blanta Central.
Honorable members, the floor now is given to Nkota Dwangwa. Proceed, Honorable. Let us sit down, Honorable members. Everyone will be given a chance, don't worry. Honorable, if it's not working, you can use the other one next to you. Honorable, you have 15 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, sir, for recognizing the people from Kota Dwangwa constituency. Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to begin by joining my colleagues in congratulating His Excellency the State President, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, on his election victory. My congratulations also go to you, Mr. Speaker, sir, and your two deputies on your well-deserved election. I further extend my warm congratulations to my fellow honorable members from all sides of this House. Though we may represent different political parties, I sincerely hope that we shall be united by one noble purpose to put Malawi first. I also extend my best wishes to the men and women appointed to the cabinet. The challenges ahead are great, but so too are the opportunities to transform our country for the better. Mr. Speaker, sir, I am deeply grateful to my party, the Malawi Congress Party, for the trust and support it has shown me. I also extend my deepest appreciation to my campaign team, my family, whose encouragement has sustained me, and above all, to the people of Nkhotakota Dwangwa for entrusting me with the honor of representing them in this House. I also acknowledge with gratitude the guidance of our traditional leaders, Senior Chief Kanyenda, Senior Chief Kafuzira, Traditional Authority Kampambare, and Sub-Traditional Authority Katumbi, together with all the village heads under their leadership. Their trust, wisdom, and support have been invariable. It is through the collective trust of these people and by the grace of God that I stand here today, and I pledge to be their faithful and honest voice in this House. Mr. Speaker, sir, I listened attentively to the State of the Nation address delivered by His Excellency the President. I was encouraged to hear his commitment to improving key sectors such as education, health, and food security. However, as representatives of the people, our task is to ensure that these promises translate into real and tangible change for our constituencies. On education, Mr. Speaker, sir, while free education is a welcome policy, it will be meaningful if supported by adequate learning materials, enough classrooms, sufficient desks, enough classrooms, sufficient desks, and well-trained and motivated teachers who are paid on time. In my constituency, students walk long distances to reach secondary schools, and I therefore appeal to the government to construct new secondary schools, particularly in Nkunga and Kasitu. This will bring education closer to our children and reduce dropout rates. On health, Mr. Speaker, sir, the President rightly highlighted the appalling state of our health delivery system. In Nkhotakota Dwangwa, this challenge is severe. We face a shortage of health facilities, healthcare workers, critical drug stockouts, and stored construction projects, specifically the health centers at Chigumukire and Dema, which have been under construction for far too long. I therefore urge the government to intervene and complete the construction of these facilities so that our people may finally access the health care they desperately need. On water and sanitation, Mr. Speaker, sir, it is deeply troubling that residents of Dwangwa Trading Center, just 10 kilometers from Lake Malawi, often go weeks without tap water. This is an unacceptable scenario. I appeal to the government to support the Central Regional Water Board in implementing a surface water project to provide a permanent solution. On agriculture, Mr. Speaker, sir, Nkhotakota Dwangwa constituency is one of the most productive constituencies in Malawi. It has a vibrant Ilovo sugar company which contributes greatly to the economic development of this nation. We have our hardworking sugarcane farmers whose dedication in producing sugarcane continues to sustain the operations and success of this company. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me take this opportunity to thank the previous government for passing sugar bill, which created a legal framework for the country's previously unregulated sugarcane industry. This bill aims to address slow growth, improve stakeholders' relationships, empower growers with fair pricing, and a regulatory body, and enhance the sector's overall competitiveness. The bill was passed here in Parliament, but I want it to be passed also on the ground through actions by this government. Mr. Speaker, sir, I welcome the reformed feed program, which will help small-scale farmers to access affordable farm inputs. However, in the past, many beneficiaries in my constituency were not able to purchase the inputs, or they could purchase them late. Yes, the program could not fully achieve its intended purpose, ensuring food security. Through you, Mr. Speaker, sir, I ask this government to expedite the process of this season feed program so that all beneficiaries access their inputs in good time. On food security, Mr. Speaker, sir, although the President declared a state of disaster in 11 districts, the people of my constituency are also suffering the consequences of climate shocks, like a prolonged dry spell and devastating floods in some villages. Our farmers are trapped in a cycle of hunger and diminished yields of their harvest. I therefore appeal to government to extend disaster relief support to our area as well. Moreover, I call for the establishment of full stocked ADMAC depot at Kasitu and Mbazi, which could both provide affordable food for families and reserve a reliable market for our farmers' produce. On infrastructure development, Mr. Speaker, sir, development cannot thrive without good infrastructures. The Kasitu Council Road, which links my constituency to Nzimba, is in a deplorable condition and currently impassable. Rehabilitating this road will open trade routes, enhance mobility, and unlock the economic potential of both Nkhotakota and Nzimba districts. On Constituency Development Fund, Mr. Speaker, sir, I wish to commend the government for increasing the Constituency Development Fund CDF to 5 billion. This allocation represents a real opportunity to accelerate local development. However, this fund must be managed with transparency, accountability, and community participation, ensuring that every kwacha is used to meet the genuine needs of our people. Similarly, the 100 million loan facility for youth and women is a commendable step toward empowerment. When a young person starts a business or when a woman expands her enterprise, it is not just an act of survival, it is an act of national building. These initiatives build resilience and promote shared prosperity. In conclusion, Mr. Speaker, sir, this government was elected on the promise of returning to proven leadership. I am hopeful that this proven leadership will be demonstrated in Nkhotakota Dwangwa constituency through tangible, visible, and lasting impactful results. With these remarks, I thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I thank the people of Nkhotakota Dwangwa constituency, and I thank this honorable House. I submit.
Thank you, Honorable. Let me now have Lilongwe Bunda. Honour members, let's take our seats.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for recognizing the people of Lilongwe Bunda constituency. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to begin by expressing my deepest gratitude to the Almighty God, whose grace and favor have made it possible for me to stand before this august House as the elected member of Lilongwe Bunda constituency. To MCP, I say thank you. To the people of Lilongwe Bunda, I say thank you. To Gogo Jiseka, Gogo Jadza, and Gogo Masula, I say thank you. And on a very special note, Mr. Speaker, also allow me to thank a very special person in my life, my husband, Austin Karambo, and our 3 beautiful kids for their support, encouragement throughout this journey. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me also start by congratulating you, your deputies, and the entire leadership of this House for your election and stewardship in guiding parliamentary business. I'm confident that under your able leadership, this House will continue to serve as a guardian of democracy, accountability, and the rule of law. I also extend my congratulations to His Excellency, the President, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, for his election and for the delivery of a State of the Nation address that set out his administration's vision and priorities for the months ahead. As a new member on the opposition side, I listened attentively to the President's words, not as a critic seeking fault, but as a legislator, determined to find opportunities for collaboration wherever the interests of Malawians comes first. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to take this moment to express my heartfelt thanks to His Excellency, Dr. Lazarus Makasse Chakwera, the immediate past President of the Republic of Malawi and the President of our great party, the Malawi Congress Party, for his unique leadership. He told us that politics must never be about power for its own sake, but about service and about lifting others. Mr. Speaker, sir, I stand here on behalf of the resilient people of Lilongwe constituency to fight for better roads, clean water, hospitals, electricity, schools, access to markets, and above all, accountable governance. They did not direct me to insult, but to inspire, not to divide, but to unite, not to complain, but to contribute meaningfully to the growth of this nation. That shall be my guiding principle in this House. Mr. Speaker, sir, the President's address rightly acknowledged that Malawi's economy is in distress. Inflation stands at 28.2%. The cost of living has skyrocketed. Forex remains scarce, and fuel queues have returned. These challenges are undeniable. However, Mr. Speaker, sir, however, it is important to recognize that some of the foundations of stability were laid by the previous administration. The Affordable Inputs Program, the NIF loans, the fertilizer to our farmers, the 90,000 targeted fertilizer program, and the Mega Farm initiatives, all introduced by the previous government, were long-term measures aimed at restoring food security and increasing productivity. I therefore urge the current administration to build upon, not to discard what worked, so that Malawi's development is continuous and not cyclical. Mr. Speaker, sir, the President announced the reintroduction of Farm Input Subsidy Program to benefit 1,100,000 households. This is commendable, but I would like to ask the government to increase the number of beneficiaries, especially in Lilongwe constituency, where farming is the hub of livelihood. We have cases where the whole village has only one household benefiting from the program. This puts our chiefs in a very difficult situation on who to choose. Further, I would also like to urge the government to make subsidy stable, predictable, and fair. We on this side of the House will support any agricultural policy that is transparent and equitable, because food security is not a party issue. It is a national obligation. Mr. Speaker, sir, I took a special note on the President's promise to allocate 5 billion per constituency under Reformed Constituency Development Fund, CDF, and an additional funding for the youth and women empowerment. This is a very positive step, and I believe it will help to alleviate poverty among our women and the youth. And the people of Lilongwe are very happy with this news. In Lilongwe constituency, Mr. Speaker, sir, we have a huge problem of potable water. We have very few boreholes and piped water points. Our main road to Mitundu is very narrow. This is the road that feeds Lilongwe City and beyond. If only would expand this road, then food will easily flow to the city. Our rural roads are in bad shape. Most bridges are impassable. Schools are few and are in bad shape. Bunda has one hospital, which is shared among 4 constituencies and beyond. While we call upon the government to intervene, the CDF will heavily help to alleviate these challenges. Mr. Speaker, sir, on the issue of energy, I note with concern that the President admitted fuel queues and electricity shortages remain a challenge. Indeed, this has crippled small businesses and burdened ordinary Malawians. The previous administration made progress by expanding solar hydro capacity and engaging regional power pools. I urge the current government to continue these partnerships and accelerate investment in renewable energy, particularly solar mini-grids for rural areas like ours. The people of Lilongwe constituency are expecting access to electricity. The whole of Zanzibar has no connection to electricity. All our primary schools need electricity. They are desperately waiting for it. Mr. Speaker, sir, I must commend the President's decision to reintroduce free primary and secondary education. Education is the greater equalizer, but free education without adequate resources risks becoming free frustration. For example, in Lilongwe constituency, we only have one CDSS, Chisega CDSS. This highly limits access to our youth to secondary education. We need more secondary schools and skills development centers. Our primary schools do not have enough classrooms, desks, toilets, and teachers' houses. Mr. Speaker, sir, the people of Lilongwe constituency are watching us. They want clean politics, they want clean governance, and they want real results. They expect that we rise to speak in this house for them. We are not speaking for ourselves, but for them. For the farmers in the fields, for the teachers in under-equipped classrooms, and for the mothers in clinics without medicine, and for the youth who are desperately looking for jobs. Mr. Speaker, sir, in conclusion, let us rise above partisanship, work together for progress, and build a nation where prosperity is shared, peace is preserved, and hope is restored. May God bless the people of Lilongwe constituency. May God bless the Malawi Congress Party. And may God bless the Republic of Malawi. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Lilongwe Bunda. Honourable members, let me now have Machinga Northeast.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, sir, for recognizing the people of Machinga Northeast. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. As this is the first time to speak in the House, allow me, Mr. Speaker, sir, to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has favored us to be here today. Winning this election.
Honourable members, let's have order. Let's listen.
Winning this election, Mr. Speaker, sir, especially on an independent ticket, reflects the amount of trust that the people of Machinga Northeast have in me. To Allah, whom all praises are due, I say and I pray, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Let me also thank the people of Machinga Northeast for giving me this opportunity to represent them in this August House. I promise them I'll never let them down. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me also congratulate you and your two deputies for ascending to the positions you're holding now. I also extend my congratulations to cabinet ministers and their deputies appointed by the President. To my fellow honorable members, receive my congratulations. The people of Malawi have placed a lot of trust on us to deliver. May Allah make it easy for all of us. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me in a special way congratulate His Excellency the President, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika. You know, as a nation, we need to pray for Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika. There is a reason for that. So let's bow down and pray and say, Ya Allah, provide your servant Arthur Peter Mutharika the wisdom and strength and the endurance to lead this nation well. Raise for him men and women who shall be his helpers, men and women of integrity who seek to heal this nation. Amen. Amen. Mr. Speaker, sir.
Honour members, when a member is talking, let's avoid walking in front of them. Our standing orders do not permit us to. And you keep disturbing me. I would like to see the honourable member talking straight from here. Proceed, honourable.
Mr. Speaker, sir, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika needs our prayers because he has inherited a country which was on the brink of collapse. Malawi was dying. Our country was in deep economic crisis, high levels of inflation, declining living standards, high rates of food insecurity, a broken down health system, high levels of corruption. I can go on and on and on and on. Mr. Speaker, sir, what the people of Machinga Northeast desire now is to see the country back on track, to end this food insecurity and get the economy working again. Amen. The people of Machinga Northeast have felt the effects of a bad government. Today, we have very serious emergencies, and our first priority is to tackle the current hunger situation. Mr. Speaker, sir, it might not be practical for us to be talking about development when our people are hungry. We need to tackle the basics first and address the root causes of this perennial food crisis. The people of Machinga Northeast welcome the reintroduction of the Farm Input Subsidy Program as a long-term solution to tackle food insecurity. But though we welcome this program, we are also filled with fear and anxiety. Is this year's Farm Input Subsidy Program going to work to our satisfaction? Mr. Speaker, sir, we are scared because of what has been happening over the years, over the last 5 years. Just like my honorable friend, Honorable Skefa Chimoto, you know, he sang a very good song. He said, Chinamuluma Chakuda. So even us in Machinga Northeast, Chinatiruma Chakuda. And for the last 5 years, Chimango Tiruma Chakuda almost on a daily basis. I don't know whether Chakuda Cho, Chinari Tambalawakuda or whatever, but Chinari Chakuda and too. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me appeal to all those involved in this year's FISIP program to work honestly and make sure that we deliver a successful FISIP program for the benefit of our people. We want the farm inputs to reach the people in time. And let me warn all those who will be involved in distributing the farm inputs, as far as Machinga Northeast is concerned, we shall not tolerate any sinister deals, because the disaster that have been happening in the previous regime should not happen again in our country. Mr. Speaker, sir, the President in his hunger relief emergency package has directed that maize be allocated to ADMAC depots throughout the country. Mr. Speaker, sir, Machinga is one of the biggest constituencies in Malawi. It comprises of 5 traditional authorities, Tie Sale, Senior Chief Nyambi, Senior Chief Kapoloma, Senior Chief Chiwalo, and as well as Sub-Tie Chimwaza. And they only have 2 ADMAC depots. That's at Selema and Kwepere. Our appeal, Mr. Speaker, is that as we are dealing with this emergency, the government should consider reopening Mwitia ADMAC depot, which can service the people of TSLA. And we need more selling points at Mongola, Lingula, Chisisa, Umbwa, Tomu, Chigumba, so that people don't walk long distances to access either the relief maize or subsidized fertilizer. Now, let me touch on the 5 billion kwacha CDF. Mr. Speaker, sir, when we talk about development, let's bear in mind that 85% of Malawi's population live in the rural areas. So for Malawi to develop, we need first to develop the rural setup. That is why the people of Machinga Northeast are very grateful to the President and indeed the DPP, because it was part of the DPP manifesto, for coming up with a 5 billion kwacha a year constituency development fund. This is a game changer, and we need to seriously look at the management of this fund. With effective management of this fund, and I repeat, with effective management of this fund, I see Malawi achieving some of the sustainable development goals of 2030. In Machinga Northeast, we want to utilize these funds to improve our road network, construct bridges, provide clean water, improve our primary schools and health infrastructure, improving our trading centers and markets, introducing schools and kaka in every GVH. And when I engaged the community a few weeks ago, they even talked about buying ambulances for the constituency. Mr. Speaker, sir, Machinga Northeast is a business hub. We have fruit farmers in Tie Nyambi. We have agriculture and other business activities happening in TSLA, Kapoloma, Chiwalo, Chimwaza. But the people of Machinga Northeast are failing to reach their full potential because of the poor road network. One of the busiest roads is the road from Selema, which passes through Nyambi, through Kaukutu, Nkwepere, Mwitia, boom, up to the border with Mozambique, through Nkwakwata, up to Chechimbira. Now, this is one of the busiest and most important roads, but this road is in a bad state. When it rains, it's impassable. So how can people develop that way, Mr. Speaker, sir? Today, allow me, if it is allowed, for me to declare a state of disaster as far as the road network in Machinga Northeast is concerned. From Galama, Mongola, Chikojo, the bridges between Chiwalo and Kapoloma, Umbwa to Chilingoma, Lingula, Nandembo, Paulo Palasi, Kamandani, we have a terrible road network. Some of the bridges were washed away over the years. Cyclone Freddy also destroyed some roads and bridges, and there's been no maintenance. When it rains, communities are cut off completely. Most children can't go to school, communities can't access health facilities and markets. So we want to work with the Roads Authority and as well as the District Council on how best they can support our efforts to maintain our roads infrastructure and construct bridges. On irrigation farming, as a way of achieving sustainable food security, the people of Machinga Northeast want to invest heavily in irrigation farming. Because at the moment, our agriculture in Machinga Northeast is only rain-fed. After the rains, we are unemployed. But we want an economy of all seasons, an economy that stands against the climate shocks. Mr. Speaker, sir, Machinga Northeast is blessed with perennial rivers like Nyenyezi, which cuts across Nyambi up to Saleh. There's Lifune, Pili, which cuts across Kapoloma to Chiwalo. These are perennial rivers which can support irrigation farming. So we can overcome poverty through irrigation farming because it can provide employment for all year round and secure food security for our people. On youth and women empowerment, Mr. Speaker, sir, Machinga Northeast is a business hub, and we have youths with existing skills, but they are lacking capital to enable them achieve their full potential. Women who want to excel, but they're held back by financial inequalities. The 100 million kwacha a year youth loans and another 100 million to empower women businesses is what we have been waiting for. So let me pay tribute, special tribute to the youths and women of Machinga Northeast from Umbwa, Tomu, Chiwalo, Nselema, Mpapa, NTB, Malundani, Kwepere, Kanene, Mwitia, Kwakwata, Lisale, Nandembo. They are the ones who sent me here, and they gave me the instruction, go to Parliament, work with the government, and create a conducive environment for us to prosper, and I'm just doing that. On the secondary school education, the people of Machinga Northeast welcome the introduction of the free secondary school education. But we have a challenge in that we have fewer secondary schools in the constituency. So for the people of Machinga Northeast to be able to benefit fully and enjoy this free secondary school education program, we need additional schools in all corners of the constituency so that children from Mongola, children from Muhiwa, children from Chimbira don't have to walk long distances to access secondary school education. And further, we need additional infrastructure and expansion of existing secondary schools, namely Namasika CDSS, Malundani, and Kayuni CDSS. On health, lastly, on public health, the people of Machinga Northeast welcome the President's directive that the Minister of Health, the Minister of Finance, district councils should work together to resolve the lack of medical drugs in hospitals. In Machinga Northeast, we have primary healthcare facilities, namely Nainonje, Nyambi, and Kwepere. Mr. Speaker, sir, these health facilities are working beyond their capacity, and the lack of essential drugs are worsening the situation. As we seek to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals on universal health coverage, we ask the Minister of Health to upgrade some of these health facilities by providing them additional infrastructure, provide them additional equipment and additional personnel. Apart from that, we need health facilities in faraway areas like Lisale. We need a health facility at Mwitia, Chimbila, Chiringoma, Chiwalo, Chikumba, because these areas are far from the existing health facilities. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to wind by quoting what the President said in his address. The President,
please consider winding up, Honorable.
Yes. The President in his address said, and I quote, Mr. Speaker, sir, as leaders, we bear a noble responsibility to build our country with passion and dedication. As we do so, let us place national interests above personal gains. End of quote. Now, this is a very, very powerful statement, which we all have to adhere to, and this calls for all of us to rally behind our leader. Today, our country does not need experimental leaders. Today, our country needs effective, transformational leaders with integrity, with a vision and ability to implement sound national development strategies. Let me appeal to the DPP government. Let me appeal to the DPP government. The evil that happened in the previous government should never happen again. Malawians have suffered so much. Let the Malawian story change for the better. We are tired of being labeled among the poorest countries in the world. Let's work for our people. With these remarks, Mr. Speaker, sir, the people of Machinga Northeast support by 100% the President's address. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you very much. Honourable members, we break for health break. I want to recognize our visitors in the gallery. Honourable members, when the speaker is talking, everyone sits down. I am the chief here. The same way we respect our chiefs. When they are talking, we sit down. And the rules of the House demand the same. So please, when the speaker is talking, let's respect the speaker and take our seats. Time will come when you stand. Let me recognize our students from Chirazu Runyungwe. Please stand. Let us, Chirazu Runyungwe, please stand and wave at your students. Takulandirani nonse. And if they have time, after a health break, we'll start with you so that they can hear how you speak in Parliament. Thank you. You may take your seats. Honourable members, we also have our chiefs, led by Senior Chief Boyd and T.A. Magi. Please stand, our chiefs. These chiefs are from Cholo Mikolongwe, Manja Majifumu, thank you very much, our chiefs. Takulandirani Mukale Masuka. Honorable Sukali, I'm sure you have seen your chiefs. Thank you very much for bringing our chiefs. Honorable members, I have a small communication, so please pay attention. There's some mail coming, so I request that you sit where you are. Don't go quick for tea until you receive your mails, and then you can go have a quick cup of tea and come back in here. I now suspend the House until 5 to 4. House suspended.
Osaiwala kupanga subscribe ku channel ya AMTV Malawi.